In this week's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about 3 mountain bike related products that I've had for about 6 months each now. I'm going to be giving you my opinions on them and giving you the pros and cons of each one. So let's jump right into it. First is this Tairoad flexible mini tripod, which I use for filming a lot of the shots that I use in videos. You can get this on Amazon currently for $16, and I think it's definitely worth it. This tripod's a really good deal, and I'll tell you the reasons why. The main reason that I really like this tripod is that it can bend. When I say this tripod can bend, I don't mean the entire tripod can bend. What I mean is that each leg can bend to fit around something, just like a tree. Even if you're not fitting it around a tree, you can still get it to stand up by bending the legs a little bit or even a lot. The more that you bend them, the shorter the tripod will be off the ground. Another thing is that this tripod comes both with a phone mount and a GoPro mount, which I think is really smart. I usually use this phone mount, and it works with my ultra big phone. I have a pop socket and an OtterBox case, and it still holds very well and very tightly. Though you can get the stability with any tripod, I really think that this one's awesome because of the fact that you can bend it, and also it stands up pretty well. In this shot of me on Voodoo, you can see that this was being filmed by the tripod on top of Deepwater Horizon, and I really like that there's no movement whatsoever because it makes it look more natural. Now I'll show you guys the GoPro mount that comes with this. I really think the GoPro mount is good, but you could just hold the GoPro. The GoPro is a little bit hard to get into the slot, as you can see me struggling in this clip, but overall once it's on, it's pretty stable as well, and I really like that. This functions the same way as when you're putting a GoPro onto a chest mount, except you screw it onto the tripod. The tripod has a really short screw, so once it's screwed in all the way, it'll still spin, but don't worry about that. The next product I'm going to be showing you guys is this hydration pack, which unfortunately I am not a fan of at all. This backpack is made by a company called Kuyou, I think that's how you pronounce it, but you can get it on Amazon for about $17. I definitely don't recommend it, and here's why. First things first, the quality is not good at all. I've had this backpack for about a year, so it is the longer of the 3 products, but anyway, the backpack just is really ripped and it can't hold up to use. The top flap, when you open it, all the rubber stuff is falling out and it leaves a huge mess all over the backpack when you're done riding. To be fair, it is pretty easy to fill and it also holds a lot of water. The setup isn't that hard either, which I do like. It is hard to get it in once the bag is ripped like it is right here, but once you get it in, it actually functions decently well. But moving to a negative, there's no place to store the thing that you drink out of. To solve this problem, you can use one of these baggage retractor things. You can get these online or you can just find some lying around for free, but the thing that you do, you put it on the shoulder strap of your backpack, and then you also attach it to your hydration pack hose. If you do this, the backpack will snap right back into place when you're done drinking it, which is much easier than connecting it. If there was another positive to this backpack, it would definitely be that it has very good ventilation, way better than a bunch of other backpacks that I've tried. The last of the products I'm reviewing today are these Demon United knee pads. These are a really good deal, and I've been riding with them for a few months now. These are one of the ones that I've had for not as long, but I do really think they are worth it. Even for having them only for a few months, I've really abused them. In a crash that I had a few weeks ago, I thought I wasn't going to be able to ride for 4 weeks, so I was ready to tell you guys that, but these knee pads definitely saved me. I was wearing them when I fell off the wall ride on Semper, and they definitely prevented my crash from getting any worse. Anyways, these knee pads are currently on Amazon for about $60, and if you think about it, that's actually on the less expensive sides for pads. They do have a cool color scheme, and I think it's pretty unique too. They have a really good ventilation because there's a big air hole in the back, but other than that, it's just like a normal knee pad. Another thing that I do think it has an advantage to over some other pads is that it's just very, very comfortable. Most knee pads can get itchy and you can get sweaty under there, but the ventilation really prevents that. Bottom line for these Demon knee pads is that I would definitely recommend it to a friend. So that's it for this video. I really want you guys to tell me what you think of me reviewing products in the comments because I am thinking about doing another one of these. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week where I'll show you full trails, the learning curve, and overtime at 360 Bike Park. If you keep watching, I'll keep posting.